play harmonica though. I play accordion. I haven't played it in like 10 years, but I can still play it. You know, finger memory. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I did a chronograph on the 25 caliber Hatsan Striker and the 30 caliber Hatsan QE Carnivore 30 caliber, and I used Barracuda H&N pellets. And this is a different grain than the one I used, but I guess this is the one they used to sell compared to the one like this now they sell. Now they put a color so you know which caliber it is. So this bright orange one is 30, and a little bit lighter color will be the 25. I put those up away already. I just happened to see this on my shelf. So they, you might be able to get them in a couple different calibers. But right here, I'm going to show you these results. This is the 25 caliber. Okay. And then right here is the 30 caliber. Alright. So, what I got was, I guess they advertised a certain amount of energy loss, like at 50 yards and stuff for the 30 caliber. And at 50 yards, I lost 30.5% loss in energy. Okay. I think they advertised 20% loss. Well, maybe that might be true for some of the rifles, but for my rifle today, I was shooting a little slower with the pellets today than normal. These got 536 feet per second at the muzzle. 25 yards, 476 feet per second, and 50 yards, 447. That's still pretty darn good, you know. So that's not much loss in feet per second, but as far as energy goes, it went from 25.54 down to 20.53. With the 25 caliber, the Striker, I started off with 528.67 feet per second down to 476 at 25 yards, 436 at 50 yards. What was peculiar was the Striker at 25 yards and the Vortex both shot 476 feet per second at 25 yards. Back to the 25, started with 19.15 foot-pounds of energy, about a third less than the 30 caliber. Went to 15.23 at 25 yards and 13.03 foot-pounds of energy at 50 yards. So that's still pretty good. I was happy with that. The 25 caliber lost 31.96% energy between the muzzle and 50 yards. So it lost a little bit more percent of energy by 1.5% compared to the 30 caliber. So the 30 caliber again, 34.5% loss at 50 yards compared to the muzzle, and the 25, 31.96% loss at 50 yards compared to the muzzle. So both rifles did really good. They still held a lot of energy at 50 yards, plenty enough to hunt with at 50 yards. Accuracy is really good too. Both rifles, both outstanding. I'm happy with both. The 25 caliber I paid about $105 or $110 for. The Hatsan Carnivore I paid about $240. I think I got it on discount at Pyramid Air one day, and I got a bunch of pellets to go with it, so I got a good deal. Both rifles good. It is harder to cock the Hatsan Carnivore by far compared to the Striker, but I can handle both. They both have regular sights on them. I always sight it in first with that before I put a scope on. I'm happy with both rifles. Either one I would use. So good deal.